Hello, it's Amy again. Tonight I am going to introduce to you my simple recipe for chicken thigh with pesto sauce and provolone cheese. Okay, so I have my meat here. I am going to use chicken thigh tonight. You can also use chicken breast. The reason why I like chicken thighs because I like dark meat compared to the white meat. Dark meat has more flavor and it doesn't get dry. Okay, so I'm going to prepare my chicken. First, you have to pat dry your chicken so it's not really wet before you season it. So it's dried. After you dry your chicken, you can sprinkle coarsely ground pepper, black pepper, in both sides. Don't be stingy with pepper, it's good. And then you can sprinkle just a little bit of salt. Not too much because you're gonna spread pesto all over your chicken later. So we're gonna bake this. So I am going to sprinkle a little olive oil on my baking dish, just a little bit. And then you coat your baking dish with olive oil and you're going to arrange your chicken inside your baking dish. So I have 4. I am going to make like a little layer on top of my chicken. First, I am going to, this is a half a cup of pesto sauce. You can buy this in any grocery store or you can make it your own. You just have to have basil, fresh basil. You can have olive oil, garlic, pine nuts, and olive oil. And you spread it on your chicken thigh. Remember, don't be stingy. Okay. Okay, so I just finished spreading all my pesto sauce on top of my chicken thighs. Okay, so this is my first layer. First, I seasoned my chicken with salt and pepper, and then I lay it on my baking dish with olive oil at the bottom, and I spread my pesto sauce on top of my chicken. And that's my first layer. Now I am going to cut my tomatoes that will go on top of the pesto sauce. Okay. So keep cutting because I'm gonna use a lot of tomatoes. Okay, so okay, I like the flavor of tomatoes because it's like sour, you know, but not so sour. Okay, so I'm gonna lay my tomatoes on top of my pesto sauce. So I'm gonna put 1 tomato on each chicken. I'm gonna make a perfect slice on my 4th one. I love tomatoes. Okay, so look, this is so beautiful. Now my 3rd layer is going to be a little bit of mozzarella cheese. I have 1/4 cup of mozzarella cheese. I'm gonna spread it on top of my tomatoes, just a little bit. Okay. And then I am going to top it with provolone cheese. So beautiful. And then you sprinkle again mozzarella cheese on top of provolone cheese. It's really going to be a delicious dish. Very simple. All done. Well, it's only 3 minutes. I think it's only under 3 minutes that I prepare this dish. So that's why I say it's easy. Okay, so my oven is already preheated 450, and this will go in the oven for 30 minutes and you're ready to go. So while my chicken is baking in the oven, I like to pair it with charred asparagus and lay my chicken on top of a bit of angel hair pasta. I like to serve my chicken pesto provolone with angel hair pasta. You can also use spaghetti, but I want to use angel hair because it's just thin and it's not so fattening. So because I'm just preparing this for two, I am going to boil this in just a small skillet. Now my chicken is baking, my pasta is boiling. I am going to prepare my charred asparagus. So what you have to do is just sprinkle a little ground pepper and a little salt, and then add just a little bit of olive oil and just coat your asparagus with seasoning and olive oil, and it's ready to go. My angel hair pasta is boiling about 5 minutes. I am going to char my asparagus on my grill. It's hot.